Hello, YouTube. This is Carrie Ann Nomi. Welcome to another segment with me. A lot of people have asked what I've done in the past, so that I would take the time and answer that question. So I worked since basically 1996 when I was 16 to 2005 when I was 25. Approximately there within. So I started at Best Buy, worked for McDonald's, worked for the Ground Round, which no longer exists. I worked for the Buffalo Wild Wings. I worked for a catalog company, which no longer exists in the Twin Cities. I worked for the Rainforest Cafe, worked for McDonald's again, different McDonald's. I worked for Bubba Gump Shrimp Company. I worked for CompUSA. I worked for the Sportsman's Guide. And I also worked for a hotel reservation company. So, that's my professional career resume. I had to update my resume a little while ago. So anyway, sorry about that. People have asked what I've done since not working. So in 2005, I married my husband. 2006, I had my first child. So after having my first child, I realized that it physically took a toll on me, and I could no longer sit in a chair for a very long time, and I couldn't stand for a very long time, and so I came to terms with my new abilities and haven't worked since then. So now I'm involved with the school district and with the county, and also I guess now with the state. So so I just give you a rundown of what I've been involved with. I started getting involved with the school district in 2009. Currently, I'm still involved with all these committees in the school district and in the county. And then I added one more committee that I was appointed to by the governor. That isn't on here yet. So, anyway, so the Interagency Early Intervention Council I'm on. I'm also on the Special Education Advisory Council. I'm also on the Parent Catalyst Leadership Group. I'm also on the Children's Mental Health Collaborative of my county. I'm also on the Early Childhood Family Education Parent Advisory Committee. I'm also in the Interschool Council. I'm on the Legislative Action Coalition. I'm part of the parent-teacher organization in my oldest son's elementary. I'm also in Partners in Policymaking. I'm also on the Governor's Council for the Interagency Early Intervention Governor's Council. So that's something I got appointed to just recently. So that's what I'm involved with on a local level. My parents, as I mentioned in a previous video, that they did not allow me to think of myself as disabled or otherwise different from anyone else. I was expected to accomplish or to at least try to do everything that everybody else did. So that's what I've been doing. I think I think it's important that we concentrate on allowing everybody with all kinds of abilities to participate in anything that they wish. I think that we should make accommodations so that people can do so without feeling guilty, making them feel guilty or unwanted. What else? So that's why I do what I do, because I feel that I have a lot to bring to the tables in which I'm involved with. First and fourth, blah blah blah. Anyway, first and foremost, I bring my personal first-hand experience on growing up with a disability. I also bring with me a first-hand experience of having children with some sort of developmental delay. My children do not have physical disabilities, but both my children have speech delays. One with a diagnosis of apoxia, the other one has not been diagnosed with apoxia, but I have a very strong feeling that he himself has apoxia or something similar. But I'm not a speech therapist, and nor would, if I was a speech therapist, nor would I diagnose my own child as such. So, I do what I do because I know so many parents in my district and also in my area who would love to have their voices heard, but for reasons like needing to work, one-income families, single parents, things of that nature, are unable to put their voice out. So I really take time to listen to those parents and to reach out to those parents and make sure that their voices are heard through me. Because I feel like no matter your situation, if you have something to say to better the community in which we live, your voice should be heard. And so I really have, love and respect for parents who have children with mental health disabilities or physical disabilities. I really think that it's a hard job. But anyway, so yes. The other thing I wanted to show you before we run out of time, I'm just going to check the time. Okay, I have plenty of time. There's a guy who just subscribed to my channel, and I did the same for him, but anyway, he is in my Partners in Policy Making class. And his YouTube name is GIMP Adventures. And he's got a YouTube page right here. Right there, see? GIMP Adventures. Okay, so I highly recommend his page. He's a funny guy. So, what else? I really just want to thank everybody who subscribes to me, and let them know that I I really appreciate their support, or your support. I appreciate your willingness to share your stories or ask questions. If you have any questions or want me to if you want me to say something or talk about something in specific, please do so. Please ask. So that I can accommodate your question. Anywho, oh, look at this. I have 104 subscribers. Ooh. I'm going to showcase my subscribers because I really highly appreciate your support. So, I have 104. I have 104 subscribers. Thank you so much for your dedication and your willingness to hear me ramble on about lots of different subjects. Let's see. So that's me in a nutshell, as far as what I'm involved with, what kind of service work I do. I'm hoping to someday in the very, after having this child, my husband and I wanted 4 children, but I'm not quite sure now if we're gonna have 4 children. But if we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. We have 2 very healthy children, and hopefully 1 on the way. And so we've been very blessed in our marriage. And so that's all we can ask for, is to continue being blessed. And I think blessings come from serving others. And when you put yourself out there, or you serve others, and you forget about your own, stuff, you get blessed because you serve others. So please continue asking questions, posing ideas for other episodes. Thanks again, and I hope you have a great night. I'm going to go sign off and watch TV, because that's how I relax. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. Carrie Ann signing out.